focus with our salute to our ancestors. One of the traditions of our last years in the Spanish and Portuguese department has been to offer the Calavera poetry tradition to ourselves as poets and to our community members. This year at Greenlawn Cemetery, we celebrated with Latino Arts for the Humanity, and we brought some of the little packets of Calavera poems. Some of them are they still on the table, or were they handed out? There's still a few on the table, so if you're interested in how to write Calavera poetry, there's some prompts in there, and you can take them home if you have a young person at home, or if you just want to color, you can enjoy that. So we offered Calavera workshops, and young people and adults created Calavera poems with them, and it was some of the best poetry I've heard in Columbus with some of these young kids figuring out how to put some words together around the ideas of la muerte and impermanence. They recited them in English and Spanish alongside our graduate student poets. And I wanted to invite one of our poets who helped to coordinate, Hannah Grace Morrison. She's the president of Sigma Delta Pi, which has been one of the main student club sponsors of Dia de los Muertos the last couple of years. Hannah Grace Morrison is the 2021 through 22 academic year president of Sigma Delta Pi, the Spanish Honor Society, and an active member of the Spanish and Portuguese Department Creative Writer Club. They helped coordinate this year's Calavera poetry performance at Greenlawn Cemetery on October 16. Last year, they completed their Masters in Latin American Literatures and Cultures and presented in the OSU Symposium and published their paper, Snap Tap Page Me Too, challenging the patriarchy or just obsessing over flaming hot Cheetos. So you see there's definitely a handle on popular culture running through this person. Developing PhD work in the area of Mexican popular culture with a focus on queer and drag lucha libre performers, lucha libre, the Mexican wrestling. They developed a series of original poems for this year's Dia de los Muertos that debuted at Greenlawn Cemetery and that they'll share with you here. Please help me welcome Hannah Grace to the Muertos mic.
Thank you so much, Paloma, and thank you everyone for being here today and sharing in this moment of community care and community trust and just being able to support one another in this beautiful way. I'm honestly honored to be able to have been asked to share my poetry today. But I have 4 poems, but the last 3 are more connected. The first one is maybe a little bit more silly, which I'm okay with being silly. Okay, so the first poem, you can do it in the poetry workshop booklet. It's called Here Lies the Great. There we go. And so I did one called Aquí yace un buen poeta. Okay. Aquí yace un buen poeta que murió de tristeza, de no poder escribir una novela completa, ni poder combatir la eterna pobreza. Ha muerto de ahogarse en un lagrimón, de un charco de lágrimas el pobre se cayó, que no pudo salir porque el charco se lo tragó. Ahora está enterrado en el cielo, porque se desapareció el charco cuando salió el sol. So these are fun. If you can't tell, I'm extremely nervous. In part, I really was honored to do this today because on October 30th of 2020, my father passed away to COVID, due to COVID, and I don't know how I've been able to continue on in this program.
Take your time.
Thank you. So in my class today, I also offered, and I want to offer the same thing here with you all, which is if you have experienced some sort of loss in these past 2 years from health, I want you to feel my warmth right now in this moment, and my hug right now in this moment, and my hand holding yours in this moment. I hope that you can find a little bit of warmth and trust and community care.
Thank you, Jenna.
There you go. Rattle, rattle, tap, tap, goes the bones that clap, tap, riddle, rattle, tip, rip, shaking in a lip fit. Te dejo este daecoxito en este altarcito. Oh, cuánto te quiero ver. Te extraño, papá. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits for breakfast. Chili for lunch. Brisk fall days. Fall days don't taste the same anymore.
I watched the day.
The Spanish and Portuguese Club, and I want to thank especially the